Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar with MLB 14, the show, and we've got some more of the Oakland Athletics franchise coming your way as the A's are going to face the Texas Rangers. Now, man, I'm kind of worried about how this is going to go because I'm going to be facing Yu Darvish, and I just was reading about Yu Darvish's almost no-hitter that he threw the other day. So, obviously, that's going to strike some fear into me and how this game is going to go. But I played very, very well against the Astros in the last game. Ever since I've gone ahead and changed the way that I end up hitting to taking more pitches, it's really helped me out quite a bit. So I'm hoping that by continuing to do this, I can wear out Yu Darvish or maybe get some hits early on, like this one here from Jed Lowry, and turn this into some runs, lower Yu Darvish's confidence, and kind of get him down to almost your average type of pitcher. So it's good to see Jed Lowry getting that double too, because he is starting to kind of work his way out of the cold streak that he had at the beginning of the season. So that puts him on second. Donaldson's going to hit this one on over to Prince Fielder at first. We'll be able to field it and get it to Yu Darvish before the out. Honestly, a really good play by Prince Fielder. Okay, so Lowry's on third. Brandon Moss now up at the plate. 2 outs. This is going to be the first pitch of his at-bat. I kind of break away from the take pitches until you get the first strike. End up swinging away and get a base hit in the center field. So that'll bring Lowry home. That's going to be the first run of the game here for the Athletics. And Kendrys Morales could go ahead and give us another run, maybe even 2 if he can go ahead and hit this one over the wall. Instead, going to go ahead and ground out. So that's going to be it here for the first inning, but at least we go ahead and draw first blood. Alex Rios going to be coming to the plate for the Texas Rangers. So, I mean, as far as this game here, I mean, just Texas as a whole does kind of worry me because, yeah, I am facing Yu Darvish, but, I mean, they also have some great hitters as well. So, Sonny Gray, who's taking the mound for the Athletics today, he's going to have a tough road ahead of him. But you can see from the first inning, as far as his confidence goes, I mean, it's sitting pretty high and been pretty effective with the pitches that I've been throwing here, too. Is that right there is only pitch 14. And we're just about ready to get out of the top of the second, which that's pretty good. Averaging 7.5 pitches per inning. I will take that any day. It just seems like that the computer, swinging a miss there. The computer's been swinging it a lot more than I've traditionally seen the computer do before. So swinging it a lot more, striking out some more. Anyway, full count right now to Yoenis Cespedes, and that one's going to get past Prince Fielder. Roll to the wall. Oh, man, I should have rounded first and headed for second. Would have been safe there. But that's okay. A hit is a hit. And who knows? Depending on how Darvish's delivery is, I might try and steal with Yoenis Cespedes here. I'm taking the step towards second, but kind of hold off on it. Reddick with a good hit that's going to go over the wall. So another home run for this series for Josh Reddick. That's going to be a 2-run shot, of course, since we had Cespedes at first. That's going to make it 3-0. So I guess it's totally fine that I didn't go ahead and get on over to second base with that, because regardless of what would have happened, still would have been a run. So this is exactly what I was hoping was going to happen against Yu Darvish. So we've got a 3-0 lead. Early on in the game, too. And there's a chance we could get some more as Eric Sogard comes up to the plate. 1-0 count for him. Again, swinging without taking the first strike. It's kind of making me rethink everything a little bit here as far as what I want to do. But Sogard will get a single, and he's been hitting very well. And we're going to see a little discussion for Yu Darvish now. And I'm really surprised that this is happening this early. I mean, because, yeah, Darvish has given up a few hits here in this inning. And a few runs, too. But, I mean, nothing that I would be like, okay, we need to have a discussion about. But Coco Crisp have only been able to steal 1 base with him so far. Gets a hit through the middle. So he'll get a single, but since Sogard is on second, I can't go ahead and steal another base. That's probably been the biggest thing about this so far that's been surprising to me in this series is just the lack of stolen bases I've been able to get. Jed Lowry laying down the bunt. With the way he's been hitting, I don't want him to swing away, but he's going to be safe at first. Not bad at all. So that's going to go ahead and load up the bases. Jed Lowry getting the job done in the best way possible, and so pleasantly surprised. That's going to set things up here for Josh Donaldson. Now the question is, bases loaded curse, is that going to be a factor here? Deep fly ball into center field. And it's going to be caught at the warning track. So I'll go ahead and tag up on second and third. One run does come home, so nope, bases loaded curse is still good. Not have to worry about that right now. Brandon Moss. Full count again. This one will go into right field, so another run comes home for the Athletics here in the second inning. We are pouring it on. 5-0. Now, Yu Darvish's confidence has dropped quite a bit. That's pitch number 40 for him, as Morales will be the final out of the inning. A lot of experience points on that inning. I think that might be the largest one I've had so far. Counts full here. This goes into right field, so Reddick will pick that up and get the throw in. No play over at second. So that's going to go ahead and obviously get a runner in scoring position for Texas. So a 1-2 count, going with the 12-6 curve, but another base hit. Rounding third, coming home. A throw by Cespedes. Not even going to go ahead and give it a try, so Donaldson cuts it off. And so the Rangers end up getting their first run of the game. 5-1. Still not too concerned, though. Shin-Soo Choo will be the final out for the inning as he grounds out over to Jed Lowry at short. So here's Prince Fielder, and this is probably embarrassing for me to say, or probably shouldn't be saying it, but I had to do a double take. Because I was like, wait, Prince Fielder? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's like, I think it's because of the Detroit Tigers franchise that I did a couple years ago. Like, I don't know, Prince Fielder, I'll always think of him as a Detroit Tiger, and because of his dad, too. But, yeah, I had to do a double take. I was like, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. So, I thought that was actually kind of funny. But, anyway, 0-2 count now to Prince Fielder. Of course, I worry about every time he comes up to the plate because I know the type of power that he is, especially against a righty. But that one's going to drift way too high. 1-2 count now to Prince Fielder. So for Sonny Gray today, the pitch that has been working out pretty well has been the changeup as well as the 12-6 curve, but I haven't been throwing that as much lately, which I probably should be. But we'll try and see if we can get this done with the four-seamer. Swing and a miss. So Prince Fielder does strike out. Now, we are going to see Matt Harrison come in for the Rangers after Yu Darvish had a pretty bad start. So that was a surprise. And obviously, Yu Darvish is neither going to have a perfect game or a no-hitter. But Brandon Moss gets a single here in the bottom of the fifth. Man, one of the things about MLB 14, the show, I know I've kind of mentioned this a couple times here, is the lighting is a lot different. I just think it's really, really cool whenever you're up to the plate. I don't know, they've done a good job with the lighting. I like it. So Morales draws the walk. That, of course, due to me taking a lot more pitches than I normally do. So that'll put runners on first and second, and Yoenis Cespedes will be coming up to the plate next. So he's drawn a 3-0 count. So Harrison's not pitching too well at all. Of course, you lay off of a 3-0 count for reasons like that. It was close. I probably would have swung at it if I had 1 or 2 strikes, but I lay off of it. And now, for the second time today, the bases are loaded. Josh Reddick facing a lefty, and that is something that really does affect his attributes. But he'll get a hit off the wall in right, so 2 runs come home. Not going to try to go for a third. as Yoenis Cespedes isn't necessarily the fastest. I probably could have gotten Reddick on over to second, but I was focusing more on getting the runners home. Jaso up at the plate now. 7-1 the score. Again, a full count. So Harrison's been pitching quite a bit. Jaso with a high fly ball. So I'm going to go ahead and tag up with Cespedes. Come home, but Prince Fielder's going to cut that one off. So no play at the plate, and it looked like that one would have been off target anyway. So that might have been a very good thing for the Rangers. Coco Crisp now up after Eric Sogard. Not able to get anything going in his at-bat. But he'll drive this into left field, and the catch will be made. And again, we come out of an inning getting a number of runs, and this is creepy. Like, I know what they're doing and everything, but when I saw that, I'm like, that is weird. All right, pitching change yet again for the Rangers, and really, you got to go with a pitching change, especially after you saw what was going on. Now, I did have an issue with recording, so I had to go back and record this, so that way you guys are caught up on what's going on. So, Morales ends up getting a double. So you can see him there on second. Yoenis Cespedes hits it into right field. Morales will round third and come on home. So that gets us another run. I think that puts us at 9 now for this game. So we're definitely up there with the most runs I have scored at MLB 14 the show. Jaso even gets a hit in the left field. So opposite field hit there for him. So that'll put Morales on second. Jaso on first. And then Sogard, that's going to get past Prince Fielder and into right. So the bases are loaded for the third time today. Rangers definitely are not pitching as well as I thought that they would. So Coco Crisp now up at the plate. We can get back to things since I caught the recording issue. 1-2 count. 1 out. Yes. Gap shot. 1 run comes home. 2 run comes home. But I stay at third. I don't know. Like, Sogard, I might have been able to go ahead and get him home if I had really had ran the bases a little bit better. Full count now for Jed Lowry. Swing and a miss, though. That was a good pitch. It was just off from where I thought it was going to be. Sonny Gray here in the top of the 9th. 10-1 is the score. That's going to get past Donaldson and roll to Cespedes out and left. This game has been so much fun because I have not had this much offense in this game. Like, period. So, it's kind of refreshing to have one of those games that are the best that you have had. So, not going to get the double play. Morales did a good job, though, fielding it and getting on over to second quickly. So, at least we got the lead runner. And here's Prince Fielder facing a full count. This is going to go deep into right field. And Reddick's not going to be able to get it. Now, that's not going to be counted as a home run, though. It's going to count as a ground rule double. How? You got me. That looked like it went over the wall. But Lowry playing a little bit deep, not quite towards second. So, man, Prince Fielder comes home. It's the play at the plate, not going to be in time. Okay. So, Sonny Gray might go ahead and bring him out. Just because, well, I really do want to go ahead and like give as many people in the bullpen as much of rest as possible. So that's why I kept Sonny Gray in despite the pitch count that he had. But I know that the longer I keep him in, I do risk an injury from him. And I don't know, like they could go ahead and rack up a ton of runs too and hurt his count before, or hurt his stats before we go ahead and get out of the game. So Sean Doolittle, surprise, surprise, going to be coming in here to try and finish this game, not going for a save or anything like that, even though he already has a few to his name. So we've got runner on first. We're looking at 1 out. Mitch Moreland at the plate. So strike 1. Low and inside. Yeah, I mean, I think all but one of the episodes of this series I have done so far, Sean Doolittle has come in the 9th inning. So I kind of know what I'm getting myself into whenever I pitch is Sean Doolittle. I know, yeah, there'll be a few control problems, but overall, I mean, he'll get the job done. So let's see what we can do with the slider. Moreland swings and misses at it, so it's a good thing we had that lefty matchup going on. All right, this could be it. 10-3 is the score. It'll go to Lowry, who will throw it to Sogard for the final out of the game, and so the 10-3 score is what we're going to be seeing for the final. Oh, and I got to level 16, too. Huzzah! Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. You know the drill. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz, but you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching this game, which, honestly, the best offense I've had so far. As always, you guys, though, I hope you have a good one.